And welcome back to the Arc Arena. We are moments away from the second game of the Battle of Lex between the Hunter Hawks and your Baruch College Bearcats. If you're just joining us, the women fell 81-53 in the opener, but we moved to the men's game as back and forth, up and down season for the Bearcats, trying to find some consistency. Have gone over their last 8 games, win-loss, win-loss, win-loss. So trying to get something a little bit more consistent as they come into this game 9-12, 6-4 in the conference. Once again, alongside Joe Stolzer, I'm David Just, and Joe Baruch just trying to get a little bit of a hot streak going before the playoffs start in a couple of weeks.
David, as we say each broadcast, Jack Gordon can score on all levels. We need him to have big games. Peter DeBreeze, a knockdown shooter. Want to see him be crafty and create shots for himself. Obviously, Adebayo, Princeton, NYU, now Baruch, very capable. So I think, David, it's got to be defense first and then good shot selection.
So let's send it over to John Nevis for your starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the campus of Baruch College's Arc Arena for today's Battle of Lexington doubleheader. Our second contest this evening in men's basketball features the Hawks from Hunter College against your Baruch College Bearcats. Let's meet today's starting lineup. First for the visitors from 68th Street, Hunter College.
So the lineups are in. We are moments away from tip-off. It'll be Hunter in their traditional home road purple jerseys. Baruch in their traditional home whites, light blue numbers, dark blue trim. It'll be number 33, Sloan Ireland, and Leyi Adebayo to jump it up here at center court. And it is the second game of your Battle of Lexington here inside a full Arc Arena on the campus of Baruch College. The second to last home game for the Bearcats.
David, it's not often we say it's a full house. So, by the way, Hunter with a lot of size.
And Hunter wins the tip. However, it goes right out of bounds to the Bearcats, and it'll be Baruch's ball into the hands of Peter DeBreeze.
Now, we're looking for movement. should be a few passes by the Bearcats.
Oh, nice move there by Adebayo. Gets Ireland in the air. Offensive rebound by Coppin. Lamb in the up top now, working against Maba. Inside out now to Adebayo, working on Ireland with the left hand. Can't finish. However, it's Coppin on the rebound. Out to Ireland. Adebayo. He'll pull the three, and he gets that one to go.
Well, Adebayo has got to finish. He does get to the basket, and he can't shoot the three.
Coppin keeping the possession alive on multiple attempts there. Maba now. Odasawi comes with the pick. Maba working on Lamb. Crossover move. Thinks about the shot. Gives it off to Odasawi. Odasawi shot no good. He hits the deck. Adebayo on the rebound. He'll quickly push the other way over to Lamb. Lamb thinks about the shot. Takes the pick from Adebayo. Has Adebayo. Gives it out to him. He's open. Ireland doesn't step out. Three ball there by Adebayo, and he's hype after missing his first two shots. He's knocked down back-to-back threes.
Adebayo, a dynamic offensive player. Good start. Now, remember, Gordon, another great offensive player, has not had a touch.
Sawi inside, Now Ireland spinning, can't hit. And Coppin, whoa. Ireland getting a little aggressive there.
Yeah, Ireland looks like he visits the weight room often.
Also big frame, 6'10" junior from Stuyvesant Occidental High School.
So let's see if Jack Gordon, we know Adebayo's a hot hand. Let's see if Jack Gordon can get in the mix.
Now Adebayo. Spin inside, gives it out to Coppin. Coppin going to pull the three. Again, Ireland a little slow to get out there. Contos.
Right now, Douvres is not in the offense. Gordon is not in the offense. I think we need a balance. Everybody's got to get a touch.
Maba drives baseline. Interior pass to Nunez. Finds Odasowi. And just like that, first bucket.
Odasowi, strong body. Seems to get to the basket with ease.
Now Gordon over to Douvres. Douvres out to Lamb. Lamb high off the glass, no good.
Well, Lamb with that upper body strength just had position. It should have been an easier shot for him, David.
But looked like he pushed off a little bit there. Shot no good. Ireland on the rebound, and it's going to go off Adebayo last, so it'll stay right there for the Hawks.
We have a couple of players on each team that look like they should be playing in Sunday's Super Bowl.
So Maba now on the Bearcat symbol. 9 to shoot, 8 to shoot. Three there by Odasawi and knocks that one down.
Well, he's been a factor here early on for Hunter. Now, Baruch, again, has got to move the ball around and get some balance in their offense. It's been Adebayo to start the game.
And Contos a little too aggressive, as that'll be the first foul on him. And it'll be side out here for the Bearcats.
It looks like Hunter's going to have to double team Adebayo, meaning that there's going to be 4 other players open.
Douvres, his shot blocked, inside out, now to Gordon. Gordon gets the wide open look, and he splashes that one.
Well, that's a good sign here. We got Adebayo going strong. Now, if we can get Gordon and some people to follow, we're in good shape if you're Baruch.
So Maba working against Lamb. Good ball skills by him. Now over to Contos up top, working on Gordon into the lane. Ooh, might have gotten away. Might have kept his pivot. Contos pull up a shot. Shot clock was winding down.
Well, good defense by the Bearcats. Stayed in their position and forced an errant shot by Hunter. Now, got to keep the ball movement going.
Gordon takes the pick from Adebayo, looking for Adebayo, gives it back to Douvres. Douvres in the lane. Now Adebayo on the block, working with 8 seconds. Adebayo step through, nope. Gets a defender in the air and rattles it home.
Well, Douvres has got to take an extra dribble and look for a shot.
Now Coppin on Ireland inside as Douvres on Maba. Entry pass into Ireland, inside out. Contos now, near side. Gordon's late on the closeout. Rebounded there by Adebayo. Battling with Ireland underneath. Baruch quickly the other way into the front court. Gordon on the near side. Lamb pulls the 3. Shot no good.
Well, Adebayo had the shot. Now they're looking for Lamb, and he's got to finish, but it's good for Baruch if he's not. Well, he hits one from the foul line, so Lamb looks like he's got some game. Ireland, I'm sorry.
Inside out, Coppin, ooh, dangerous pass there. He left his feet though. Now Lamb going to pull a 3. Maba almost daring him to. It works out for them as Odasowi gets the rebound here for the Hawks. Maba now into the front court.
Well, Lamb needs to get the ball to Gordon, Douvres, Adebayo.
Bounce pass inside to Ireland. Good find. And Ireland had a wide open lane to the basket.
That's a great two-man game by Hunter. No defense by Baruch.
Adebayo once again leaks out. Wide open 3. Shot no good. Gordon on the offensive glass. Jack looked like he got fouled. No whistle.
There's no whistle, but that was a foul. Gordon needs to go right back up. No dribble.
And Odasowi loses it. However, he's able to corral it. Good defense here by the Bearcats in the early part of the shot clock. Maba going to pull up the free throw line jumper. Shot no good. Douvres saves it from going out of bounds. And Adebayo now into the front court for Baruch. He's going straight to the basket. Coppin on the offensive glass. Shot no good. Let's see who they got the whistle on as Adebayo hit the deck.
You know, Adebayo does everything, David, but finish. He gets to the basket one way or another.
And Coppin off on the first.
11-9. It's been an even game, David, so far. Both teams trying to figure out what the other team is doing. I feel that Ireland, you got to be really careful about him. Looks like he's got skills for a post player.
And Coppin, Adebayo, and Lamb have come to the bench. Ideer, Bailey, and Hare into the game for the first time tonight.
Well, Ideer's got a tough matchup for him. Well, Ireland's on the bench now, so Hunter doesn't have a traditional post player.
And a foul there. Let's see that's on. It's going to be on Hare as he fouled McDonald coming across.
Well, when Coach Fareed inserts Hare, you get instant energy, capable ball handler, can shoot.
12-11 game here.
Well, Baruch, has got some weapons, David. And Hunter's got some weapons, and Baruch has got to be very careful. There's an unforced turnover.
Bailey and Idea are just not on the same page as Nunez drives into the lane. He's fouled, and they're going to get Bailey on that one. That's going to be his first. And
well,
that'll send Nunez to the line.
That was a travel first, no call. Sometimes with this Euro step, they overdo it.
And Hunter responded to the early Baruch run. They're 6-1 in their last 3 minutes and 20 seconds as Nunez knocks down the first.
Right now, I think it's Jack Gordon time.
Gordon with it in his hands, give it over to Breeze on the near side. Ball swung around the perimeter over to Bailey. Bailey into the lane, out to DeBreeze, near side three, rattles that one home.
Well, either DeBreeze or Gordon, this is their time now with what's on the floor for Baruch.
McDonald just going heads down, straight to the basket. Aaron's shot, no good. Now Gordon thinks about the shot. Gives it over to Hare. Hare almost loses it. Now over to Idea. Finds, nice find there to Bailey. One more to Hare. Lays it in.
Well, Idea
to Bailey to Hare.
Smart player, Idea.
And Coach Gist wants to talk things over with 11 minutes remaining just in the first, just slightly under 10:57. Baruch leads 17-13. You're watching the Battle of Lex on YouTube channel. Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting.
Yeah, Coach Fareed trying to find the right combinations. Hare gives some great play when he comes in. So does Idea. And Baruch's in a good place now.
So Sun has checked into the game for the Bearcats. 2 point guards really on the floor with Sun and Hare now.
Well, both Hare and Sun can score, David. But it's nice to know that you got some ball distributors out there.
Gotzias pull up from the mid-range, and they're going to call a foul. I think it's going to be on Bailey. That's going to send Gotzias to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, Bailey just needed to play fundamental defense there. He just left his feet.
Gotzias only shooting his 9th and 10th free throws on the season, averaging a little bit under 8 points per game in about 20 minutes of action per night.
Now remember, Baruch has got to be very careful. Hunter, starting five, capable. They bring guys off the bench that could play.
And Gotzias knocks down the second as well.
Now Sun can't stop his dribble because he'll get double teamed. Now Gordon's got to be the primary scorer. Idea with the right idea, but the defense, converged.
So Maba now has it. Hand off to Gotzias. Gotzias into the lane, looking for options. Picks up his dribble, out to Maba. A three over the outstretched arm of Idea, and he knocks that one down. It's an 18-17 Hunter lead.
Well,
trading leads here in the first half.
That was a good-looking shot. Now we need movement. Now, great move.
Oh, Sun gets banged in the paint, but what a spin move to get away from the initial defender.
Son looked like an ice skater, spinning in the air.
The foul there's going to be on number 23, Glacken. That's going to be his first. And off on the second is Son. We're tied at 18. Now Glacken into the front court. Working against Idea, gives it off to McDonald. McDonald jab step, working on Son. Crossover move into the lane. Hop step into the lane, able to finish off the glass. McDonald asking the ref where the whistle was, wasn't coming.
Well, it was a big time move. Crossover.
Coppin and Adebayo waiting to check back in. Now Bailey into the lane. Out to Hare on the far side. Son has the open look. He'll pull high arcing three, and he knocks that one down.
Well, Son producing in his time for the Bearcats here. Good move by Coach Fareed to call his number.
And the Hawks and the Bearcats answering each other on either end. And McDonald wanted the whistle, no call. And they're going to call a shot clock violation and not let Baruch get out.
Well, you can make a case, David, that there was contact on McDonald, but no call.
It was a bailout foul, though, Joe. He wanted the whistle because he knew how late it was in the shot clock.
Yeah, but some nights, they'll give him the foul on that.
So now Hare over to Gordon. It's Hare, Son, Gordon, Adebayo, and Coppin. Contos back into the game as well. And Gatsius for Hunter. Hare looking for options, gives it off to Son. Son working against McDonald. Ireland, who just checked back into the game, got the block as Son was trying to bang through some bodies into the lane. Maba outside to McDonald. McDonald, good closeout there by Son. Shot no good. Adebayo on the rebound, and he'll slow things up here for the Bearcats. Adebayo finished with the left hand off the glass.
Well, Adebayo's had a good game today, and we've been waiting for a game like this. We know he's capable of big numbers.
And McDonald knocks down the first. McDonald coming into the game 7 of 13 from the line. So not too many free throws for how often he's been asking for them.
Well, McDonald's a tough player. He's a herky-jerky player. And either he's going to get a call or he's not. You got to play sound defense on him, but not give in to him.
23-22. Bearcats lead out to Adebayo. Thinks about the shot, working on Contos. Shot blocked by Ireland. Let's see who the foul's on there. I think it's going to say not on Ireland. It's going to be on Contos underneath.
Well, there was the block by Ireland, but there was contact on Adebayo going in the basket. David, Hunter's had some post plays over the years. Pretty formidable.
As Adebayo knocks down the first. Yeah, Joe, agreed on that. I mean, coming into my time here, we had Shanahan into Ekekabar. That transitioned even into the more recent years of Alan Villar and Muhammad Gay, and, of course, last year in Brandon Goldberg.
Right, but for Hunter, they've had some tough.
Hunter, yes.
Tough post players. A fella that used to be able to step out, shoot the three.
And Ireland looked like he might have got away with a foul there. Nice play there by Lamb to recover the ball. That got an ovation out of the crowd. And it's Douvres on the far side, takes the pick from Adebayo. Douvres pull up from the free throw line, shot too strong. No good. McDonald foul there by Hare as Hare was trying to go for the rebound.
Boy, Douvres just a classic jump shooter. Every time he shoots, it looks like he's going to go in. But he's got to keep looking for a shot.
And Hare already with a second foul coming back to the bench. 2 fouls, 2 points in 6 minutes of work so far.
Yeah, Hare gives Coach Fareed quality minutes on both ends.
And as a freshman, something I've noticed about him pretty much the entire season is Maba pulls the three there. Shot no good. Coppin knocks that out of bounds. I'm going to say it was off Ireland last. The thing I've noticed about Hare is whenever he's in the game, he's the only defender that I've seen at least consistently on the Bearcats that is, even if the team's not in a full court press, always picks up his man 94 feet.
Yeah, no, he's giving you a full effort.
Lamb pulls the three, and he gets that one to go. Big three there by Lamb. Maba almost loses it on the way through. Looked like him and Nunez got tied up with Adebayo a little bit.
Lamb giving you now a balanced attack. Capable scorers on the court for Baruch, 1 through 5.
Ireland pulls the three, and he banks in a three from downtown.
Well, he almost broke the wall. I think we would have had to forfeit the game. He's a strong dude, David.
And now Douvres takes the pick from Coppin. Goes past Ireland. Looking for options outside to Gordon. Have a mismatch here. If you can somehow get Gordon on the block, get McDonald giving him a few inches. Now it's up to Douvres up top. Cutter into Douvres. Working on Gatsias. Blocked from behind. Let's see. There might have been a call on Gatsias as Ireland came over with the help. Yep, they're going to get number 20, Georgios Gatsias.
Well, I like when Douvres tries to go to the basket. We know what he can do from the perimeter. But I really believe he's got an all-around game similar to Jack Gordon on all levels. Douvres out of Cardoza High School, coaching legend Ron Niclario, who is the winningest coach in New York State High School. Great guy, great coach. Many NBA players coming out of Cardoza High School in Bayside. Skip to Mylou, Dwayne Carswell, Royal Ivy.
Some New York City royalty in that sentence there, Joe.
Oh, I could go on, but, you know.
We only have 25 minutes left in the ballgame.
Right. That's not my pay scale to give Cardoza that big a shout out. Coach Niclario's a friend. Love him.
But he's not. But you're not on the payroll there, Joe.
No.
As Douvres now has it up top. Odasowi back into the game. Lamb working on Maba. Lamb getting into the paint, trying to do some bully ball here. Looking for options. Lamb goes up over the outstretched arm of Ireland. Nicholas Lamb having a big game here. 5 points in 10 minutes.
There's that upper body strength. That's why you go in the weight room in season, off season.
McDonald jab step, driving baseline. Almost left the ball behind. Oh, they're going to call a blocking foul on Lamb. He wanted the charge. He thought he's got himself in position, and he hit the deck hard.
Well, again, that was good defense, and we love it when players, they get called for fouls. But you know what, Dave? They're playing hard.
So they just some just some scoreboard maintenance here as an inbound up to Ireland. Ooh, Coppin all over him. Both teams will be getting sent to the bonus on the next foul. 16 fouls apiece as Maba now has it. Gives it over to Nunez. He'll pull the three. Shot too strong. Lamb battling with Ireland, and it's going to go off Ireland last.
Hey, Lamb in the Battle of the Giants wins that. Right now, Baruch is in a great place now. Momentum on their side. They got to keep their foot on the gas pedal. Now, Debris, he could have pulled up for a jump shot there with the left-hand dribble.
Floater by Adebayo, no good. Rebounded there by Nunez.
Everything but the finish.
Adebayo's got 11 in 12 minutes of action, 4 of 9 from the field.
Baruch on the verge of really pulling away, David.
And Odasowi and one as he's able to finish with the right hand and have a chance to cut the deficit, for the Hawks to 2.
Well, that's great body control. And he gets that old-fashioned three-point play attempt. While the crowd alive as Baruch is kind of hinting that they may pull away here late in the first half. Shoot it.
Debris as Ireland falls down, hands it off to Coppin for the easy layup.
Well, Debris with kind of a fake. Got the defender to fall off, and he had a shot, but he chose to give it to Coppin for a lay-in. Now, Baruch can't take their foot off the gas pedal here.
Maba, a little handoff with Ireland. Back to Maba. Ireland pulls the straight on three. Shot too strong. Three there by Debris. Shot no good. Long rebound, though. Out to Sun, and now Lamb up top. Fresh 20 here for the Bearcats.
Now, there's no rush. Let's get a quality shot. Move the ball. Move the ball and keep it.
But Coppin gets it right back. Debris thinks about the corner three. It's going to be out of bounds last off Nunez as he picked the pocket of Debris.
Well, what happened is Debris is too hemmed in the corner, David. You got to keep that ball moving. Guaranteed somebody's going to be open. Five seconds on the shot clock.
So it'll be Adebayo to inbound on the far side. Baruch have to move quickly. Out to Debris. Over to Gordon. He'll pull the three. Shot hits front iron. No good. And right into the waiting hands of Ireland. And it'll be Maba to walk it up here for the Hawks.
Well, it was a good shot, even though late in the shot clock. Gordon has not been in the flow, David. Well, it's a tough shot. Hunter hanging around. Baruch had signs of pulling away. Shoot it. If he would have took a dribble, he'd have a shot.
And Adebayo able to corral it and lay it back in. And Coach Freed wants a timeout with 1:32 remaining here in the first half. It's going to be a full timeout. Baruch lead by 4. You're watching the second game of the Battle of Lex between the Baruch Bearcats and the Hunter Hawks.
Well, Adebayo's come out from the beginning. He's having a big game. But what I like about him is he's battling. And Baruch with a 4-point lead, but clearly this game is anybody's game at the moment now. So Baruch is going to have to commit to defense and just keep the ball moving in offense, and it will create good shots.
And it's been a great game here so far. Back and forth action. We've had, each team has had 4 leads, including 2 ties. Baruch have had the majority of the lead for about 16 minutes of the 19 so far, but a lot of back and forth action here
David,
at the Arc Arena.
You got to get pumped up when you got a crowd, you got a DJ.
Some free food.
Yeah. You know something? I like the cooked sauerkraut, cooked onions, sauerkraut, some good hamburgers. I was impressed. Everybody said, I don't want to touch that. Come on. Good job, whoever catered tonight's event. But the crowd is alive here. It's cold outside, but it's hot. Down here, courtside.
Odasowi gives it off to Gatsias, who knocks it down.
Well, Hunter's not going away, David. And Baruch has got to remain poised and stick to what's been working. Good ball movement. Keep moving. Try and create a shot. Don't give the ball up.
Now to Dubriz, over to Adebayo. Gives it off to Gordon. Spin move inside. His shot blocked, though, there by Nunez.
It's a great move by Gordon, but even better defense.
Maba now pulls the 3. He gets that one to go. And Maba's amped as the Hunter Hawks take the lead 37-35.
Well, you got to be really hurting if you're Baruch. You've had the upper hand. But listen, Hunter hasn't gone away.
Pick there from Coppin. Over to Lamb in the corner. Jab step. Puts it on the floor. Into the lane. Almost loses it. Gets it back. Lamb can't get that one to go as Ireland gets the rebound. Lamb wanted the foul call. Nothing doing. 7 to shoot now for Maba. Looking for options. Gives it off to Ireland. Odasawi gets it. Loses it. Puts it on the deck. Nunez, Lamb battling for it, and that will do it for the first half. It ends with Lamb and Nunez getting helped up off the floor, and it ends with a Hawk 2-point lead.
Well, a little hot potato there to end the first half, but great basketball game, David. End-to-end action. And if you're Baruch Nation, stay put, because we got a great second half coming up.
Yeah, it's been a lot of Adebayo in the first half. He has about a third of all the Bearcat points. The rest of the scoring spread out evenly, and Ireland and Odasawi leading the way, but Maba adding in a couple of threes there late in the first half.
Well, the interesting thing, Coach Fareed has plans B, C, and D, right? Guys have been stepping up. Even Lamb got into it a little bit there. So he's got balance, which I know he likes. Now, what do you say in the locker room? Really not a lot of adjustments, because you know what? Hunter's earned their shots. They've hit a lot of tough shots.
Shooting 50% from the field so far in the first half, though, so maybe just a little bit more contested with some of those shots, or at least try to force a little bit more misses.
Not a lot of turnovers, right? Pretty clean game.
Hunter has no turnovers in the first half, and Baruch only had 2. So.
Right. So we're seeing good basketball. This time of the year, everybody knows everybody. And again, Battle of Lexington, nothing better than to play, with a full house. And, this is what basketball is all about. And CUNY playoffs, David, right around the corner. So you really got to make your mark now. See where you find in the standings. Find yourself.
So we'll wrap up the first half here and step aside. We'll be back in about 10 minutes to preview the second half. It is the second half of the Battle of Lexington between the Hunter Hawks and your Baruch College Bearcats, only on YouTube channel Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting. And we are moments away from the second half. It is the final half of your Battle of Lex. Just a reminder, if you did not come out tonight, you have one more chance to see the Bearcats live in action as they take on York College. It is Bearcat Appreciation Day, and it will be on Wednesday the 11th.
David, we want to celebrate this year's senior class, obviously. We've been honored and privileged to see some tremendous play over the years.
So it'll be Hunter's ball to start here in the second half. Gotzi is getting the start in the second half along with Maba Odasawi, Nunez, and Ireland.
Well, David, he did that a lot in the first half. Right now there's a swing. Hunter up 5, and they didn't waste any time coming out. Now, Baruch, really, it's a home game, Battle of Lexington, rivalry game. Baruch has got to just get their composure and execute.
Inside on the block to Gordon, working on Nunez. Looking for options. Gordon working on Nunez. Back out to Lamb, far side 3. Can't get that one to go. Nunez soars for the rebound. It's Coppin, Douvres, Lamb, Adebayo, and Gordon here to start the second half.
Well, again, the primary scorers didn't get the ball on the possession for Baruch.
Ooh, Adebayo came in with the steal. Almost got it back after he dribbled it off his knee. Now Ireland up ahead to Odasowi. And he goes in hard, can't finish. Ireland battling for the rebound. Straight on Maba 3. Too strong, no good. Ireland again on the offensive glass. And Lamb grabs the ball, though, on the steal as he was trying to kick it outside to Odasowi.
David, both teams playing at a high level.
Inside to Lamb. Shot blocked by Nunez. And they're going to call a late foul there.
Hey, Nunez has had a couple of big blocks in this game. So Lamb hits the first one, and this is setting up to be quite a match between two rivals. It's just one of the big occasions of the year, Battle of Lexington. Baruch Nation, thank you for always joining in, and it's going to be a good one.
So Maba has it up top. Drives into the lane. Inside to Ireland. Floater shot no good. And they're going to call a foul there. Let's see who that's on. I think they're going to get Adebayo.
Well, Baruch did everything right. They defended the post player, and there was a foul away from the ball on Adebayo.
No, it's actually going to. It was on the shot on Ireland, the initial
Okay.
shot. So that'll send Ireland to the line to shoot 2. Chance to extend this lead to 5.
Yeah, they made Ireland, David, fall away. He had to do a jump hook. Tell you, Ireland looks like he can play on any level.
And he can't get the second one to go.
Well, thank you, Rim.
Odasowi all over Douvres as he gets into the front court. Outside to Lamb. Adebayo clapping for it. He gets it. Adebayo working on Gotzius. Little handsy as Adebayo.
Well, Adebayo's got to finish strong. Kind of falls away at that last second.
Pick there from Ireland. Maba goes in right, gives it off to Ireland. Mike got away with the travel. Ireland can't finish, gets the offensive rebound outside to Maba. Fresh 20 here for the Hawks. Maba on the near side working on Douvres. 3 ball there, no good. Ball still loose. Ireland offensive rebound, can't hit from the baseline. Adebayo kicks it around though a little bit. Odasowi calling timeout as he's on the floor, and it'll be a 30-second timeout for Hunter. Good play there, and they'll talk things over.
David, that's why coaches either lose their hair or turn gray prematurely. That ball, was just eluding Baruch and finding its way into the hands of Hunter.
So Baruch trail by 4. It'll be Hunter's ball as we come out of the timeouts here.
Well, we're off to a really, racehorse basketball kind of start. 41-37. At this point, it's anybody's game. And it's really an even match, David. It's just really racehorse basketball up and down.
So Maba has it on the Bearcat symbol. Hare waiting to check into the ball game. And Gotsia steps out of bounds on the far side, so the Hawks turn it right back over.
I saw that coming. Anytime you get deep into the corner, you either step out of bounds or, you can get double teamed.
Maba all over Hare here.
Well, Hare is going to give you solid play in the backcourt. Now, Douvres has got to pull up.
Gordon now looking for options. 10 to shoot here on the shot clock. Adebayo on the pump fake. Trying to give it inside to Coppin. That's knocked away. And Maba now into the front court here for the Hawks on the near side.
Not sure what that was about. Adebayo had a really pull-up shot.
Ooh, Nunez might have put it on the floor just at the last second. Odasowi shot no good, and it's Hare comes away with the rebound over to Adebayo. Inside out, 3 there from Hare, no good. Coppin on the offensive glass. Adebayo, he'll pull the 3. That one's way short, and Maba comes away with the rebound.
Well, again, primary shooters didn't get a touch on the last 2 possessions.
Odasowi looking for options, takes the pick from Ireland, goes left, mid-range pull-up, nice step-back move there, and he knocks it down from the mid-range.
He's a good player, David. It's been quiet, but he can go off at any time.
Gordon over to Adebayo. Now it's over to Douvres. Gordon the cutter. Ireland picks him up. Gordon kicks it out to Hare on the near side. Crossover, pulls it back over to Adebayo. 9 to shoot now. Gordon steps into a 3. And he knocks it down over the outstretched arm of Ireland. And Ireland, we've seen that a few times. Just a smidge late there to close out.
Gordon's been quiet the whole game. So we look for him to break out.
He's got 6 now in 24 minutes of action tonight. Maba on the crossover. Hare all over him. And they're going to call a foul there.
Yeah, I mean, the whistles, David, have been odd tonight. They've been inconsistent, really.
Setting Maba to the line for 3 free throws here as he shoots over 70% from the line on the season.
Well, Coppin's been battling underneath tonight. Mano idea comes in, tough play, smart player, good passer. I would have thought Coppin would have had a really good chance to do a lot tonight with his athleticism.
And the last free throw off. However, offensive rebounded there by Ireland. And they're going to call on the foul on the floor here. That's going to be Hare's fourth.
Well, you can't fault Hare for trying. He's such an aggressive player, and again, he's always playing hard.
Inbound up top to Ireland, back out to Maba. Cole Bailey just checking to the game for Hare. Hand off to Gatsias. Now over to. Oh, wow. Maba trying to find the cutter of Odasowi. Hit Bailey right in the face, and it's Gordon who comes away with it.
I'm not sure where he was trying to pass, but it bode well for Baruch on the turnover. Now, again, got to move. Mano will set the screens for you.
Adebayo hard into the lane, just a bit too strong. Can't get the hometown bounce.
Tough shot. He went too far.
Gatsias takes the pick left from Ireland. Drives into the lane, kicks it out to Nunez on the far side. Odasowi up top, now inside to Ireland. Ireland hook shot with the right hand, and that one eventually rattles home.
There's nothing you can do there. That's a quality post move. He, was defended well, but well, once again, if Baruch moves, something's going to open. Standing around.
Mid-range from Gordon, too strong off back iron. Maba comes the other way with it. It's a 6-point lead here for the Hawks. They're looking to tack on. Stutter step move there. Dubriz out to Maba, steps out to Maba, now over to Nunez. Far side three, too strong. Long rebound into the hands of Dubriz.
Well, Nunez is a good defensive player, but you'd like him to shoot the ball.
Adebayo, wide open three, around and out. Idea on the offensive rebound.
Well, 46-40, 12:57 to go. You can't ask, David, for a more even match. Can go either way now. Now, Baruch has been playing good defense. Now, when you get the ball into Ireland down low, that's tough. So you may want to deny the ball into him.
And even then, we've seen him have the ability to kind of stretch the floor a little bit. Talk about that last possession, Joe, where he scored from just inside the free throw line. The hook shot's almost indefensible.
Well, he's a tough matchup. He's a really classic post player. And but David, again, it's 46-40. This is anybody's game. So Baruch has to stay poised and really just, again, ball movement. Somebody's going to get open. If you stand around, it's going to cause a lot of trouble.
And Ireland only averaging 7 points and 7 rebounds on the season, surprisingly so, given his size. He has 12 points and 11 rebounds tonight in 23 minutes
I
of
would
action.
think he dominated CUNY.
You just don't see that many guys with that much size. Odasowi inside out, now to Maba. Maba crossover move, working on Bailey. Strip from behind was, let's see who's on the floor there.
I'll tell you, Bailey.
That was number 23, Glacken, battling underneath. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go back to Baruch.
Bailey, he's in the game now. Just energy player. Could knock shots down. Gives you some offense if needed.
Dubriz now into the front court. Takes multiple picks. Shot no good, and that'll send Dubriz to the line to shoot two. They're going to get Nunez on the contact.
Well, love to see Peter go into the basket. If he uses his left hand, he's going to get a good shot, possibly get a three-point play out of it.
And Dubriz misses the first.
Well, Coach Fareed has gone to Sun now. Had some moments in the first half. Good player.
Yeah, as DeBreeze knocks down the second. Yeah, Sun gave him 4 points in 4 first-half minutes. And McDonald back into the game for the Hawks.
McDonald, tough player.
Odasowi into the lane. He gets stripped. And they're going to say it stays right there. 14 to shoot, 12 minutes left here in the ball game.
Baruch has played a good game defensively. They've been in the right place.
McDonald now out to Gatsias. Gatsias step back. He pulled the three over the outstretched arm of Gordon. Good close out there by Gordon. Nice contested shot.
He just didn't know what he wanted to do. He just threw it up, which boded well for Baruch. Now again, the ball movement. Guys are standing around. You got to move. DeBreeze could pull up. Could score on all levels.
Sun can't get it to go. Coppin on the offensive rebound. However, he loses it in the tie-up. And now it's Maba the other way here for the Hawks. Maba hard.
You know, David, this game favors Coppin because his athleticism should allow him to do anything around the basket.
Now Glacken over to Gatsias. Up top to Maba. Maba driving into the lane, working on Sun. He goes through some contact. Can't get the shot to go off the glass, but that'll send him back to the line.
Well, that's a really good offensive move.
Baruch both teams, I should say, really struggling from the field. Baruch has won for their last 11. And until that point, Hunter was scoreless in the last 2 minutes and 42 seconds.
Well, this team with Baruch now, they're all capable of getting to the basket. Somebody has got to really decide to go to the basket after you move the ball around a little bit. I think Baruch should work clock a little bit, not be in a hurry.
DeBreeze into the lane, going to work against Maba. He loses it. Maba comes away with the steal. Now over to Glacken. Baruch need to get back here as it's Odasowi. Ball swung around the perimeter to the near side. McDonald.
Well, now Hunter working a little bit clock.
Maba stutter step move. And the mid-range there from Glacken, just a bit too strong. DeBreeze on the rebound.
Great defense by Baruch. You know, really, that was a forced shot.
Gordon entry pass on the near side post to Coppin. Spin move baseline. Offensive foul.
Well, Coach Fareed a little confused. You could make a case that was a foul. Coppin should have been going to the line.
They're going to call him on the offensive foul. Now it's McDonald on the Bearcat symbol. You can hear the crowd starting to get into the ballgame. 10 minutes to go here in the second half. Baruch trailing by 7. Maba looks at the basket, thinks about the shot, puts it on the floor. 9 to shoot. Crossover move by Maba. Nice fine backdoor, hits Glacken. What a threading the needle that was by Maba.
Yeah, I mean the defense was there, but an even better offensive execution.
12 points, 3 steals and a couple of rebounds for Maba as he quickly the other way with the left hand and he finishes.
Listen, Hunter's playing, David. Coach Fareed has got to calm the team down. Plenty of time. But Hunter's just outplaying Baruch at this moment.
Couple of turnovers here on the last few possessions, leading to baskets on the other end by Maba And also a pretty pass there by Glacken as well.
Yeah, Hunter's playing. But 9-point deficit, plenty of time left. Baruch has just got to, have successful offensive possessions. Adebayo, I believe, is in the game. So you know what he's going to try and do.
Baruch trailed by 11, 9:24. It's the Battle of Lexington here at the Arc Arena and only on Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting.
David, I would try and utilize Coppin. I think his athleticism, I don't know if Hunter has an answer.
So both teams break the huddle. Hare back into the game. I think for the defensive tenacity, however, he's playing with 4 fouls.
Well, Baruch has a really tough backcourt now with Hare and Lamb.
DeBreeze comes to the bench. Inside to Adebayo. And it's going to be hands from Glacken.
You know what? I don't think Hunter has an answer for Coppin or Adebayo if used properly.
Inbound here to Hare on the Bearcats symbol, almost in danger of a 5-second violation for Baruch.
Now, Adebayo and Coppin should kind of screen for each other. There's a lot of standing around. Nah, that was not there. Good idea, but
McDonald had that read the whole way.
yeah, he telegraphed that. Gordon did.
And I think they brought in Hare to cover Maba as he's been right in his hip pocket on this his first defensive possession back since the timeout. As Maba's 3, no good.
Well, Baruch has got to go. Coach Fareed is urging Baruch to run.
Lamb pulls the 3, needed that one, doesn't go. Ireland on the rebound. He had the open look, just couldn't get it to fall. Odasowi now going left. Gives it off to McDonald. Ball swung back to Maba on the far side wing. Ireland, 7 to shoot, 5 to shoot. Maba pulls the 3. Can't get that one to go. Rebound long. And Adebayo comes down with it for Baruch, and he'll be quick to push the other way.
The opportunities are there, David.
They're going to get Adebayo on the foul. They're going to get, let's see who that one's on. That's going to be number 23, Glacken on the foul on Adebayo, excuse me.
I think Baruch has just got to keep their eye on the clock. You get late in the game like this, the clock is your enemy.
DeBreeze now inside to Coppin on the block. He turns and faces Ireland, now backs him down, gives it outside to Lamb. Lamb will pull the 3. Baruch need one of these shots to go. Ireland again on the rebound. That's his 13th board in 25 minutes of work. And it's going to be a timeout for Coach Gist and the Hunter Hawks.
Yeah, we've hit a little dry period here, Both teams playing really hard, but offensively, percentages are down.
Baruch scoreless in the last 5 minutes. Hunter scoreless in the last 2, but they are on a 9-1 run in the last 7:48.
I thought I got that in there, but I thought the wind took it. But anyway, David, what I see now in the final 7:21, it's an 11-point lead. I would go Adebayo and Coppin. We have not seen Coppin take advantage unless it's a breakdown.
Yeah, he's only got 3 points in 26 minutes of work. Does have 7 boards. Adebayo right now the only player in double figures for the Bearcats.
Well, he started out really going after it, but since then, now we haven't seen a lot. We saw a glimpse of Gordon. Douvres, really we haven't seen. So there's been a lot of people who we haven't seen.
And credit the Hawks. I think they've been taking away some of those secondary options. Douvres having only 6 points right now, and it's only taken 4 shots.
Nunez has been a really tough. I think he's got a number of blocks. Nunez has
got a block and 2 steals, but I think just overall, just forcing the Bearcats into some bad shots and playing some really good defense.
Yeah. Well, Hunter's done a good job on that.
Inside out, ball swung on the perimeter. McDonald, far side 3. Shot off, ball batted around. Ireland on the rebound and able to finish over Lamb.
Well, the ball found him. Baruch played good defense, but
crossover move from Adebayo. Floater in the lane, too short. Glacken and Lamb battling for the rebound. Glacken comes down with it.
Boy, did Baruch need that.
Maba has it on the center Bearcat symbol. Takes the pick right. And Ireland can't finish as the shot clock expired. 6 minutes remaining here in the ballgame. Baruch trail by 13. Lamb hop step into the lane. Adebayo back to Lamb. Glacken just denying Lamb up ahead to Maba for the easy lay-in.
Well, that's just great defense. Stood his ground, put his hand up.
And Coppin's fouled on the follow-up. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Coppin knocks down the first. Adebayo, Lamb come to the bench. In comes Bailey. In comes Sun.
This is right now, David. It's make or break now. 5:37 left. Baruch has got to really be big time defensively. And offense, they got to turn it on. The press is a good idea, but just make sure they don't go long on you.
10-second violation against Hunter. So it'll go back to the Bearcats, forcing a turnover.
How good of call was that by Coach Fareed to bring that press in at that time?
So Coppin over to Bailey. Bailey driving into the lane, working against McDonald. Ball knocked back over to Bailey. Bailey got 2 defenders out of position. Mid-range jumper by Bailey around and out. No good. McDonald here on the near side. He's double teamed. Over to Glacken. Now Maba has it. He'll step back on the near side. 12 to shoot. Odasowi pulls up from the mid-range. Shot no good. Ireland on the offensive rebound. Also no good. Oh, Douvres hit his head. And, I think he's okay as he gets back up. Hard fall there. Maybe it just sounded worse than it was.
That's a hard foul.
So Maba has it. It's still Hunter's ball. He's on the Bearcat symbol, 14 to shoot. Maba behind the back dribble. Bailey out on him. Otosowi now on the near side. Working against Dubriz. Drives past him up towards the right. Goes baseline. Can't finish. And now Dubriz comes away with it. Up ahead to Sun. Sun, southpaw three. High arcing shot. No good. And rebounded there by Glacken. A lot of these momentous shots, Joe, that they need to hit, they're just not getting tonight.
That shot,
one of 18 in their last 18 shots.
That shot was in, right? I mean, for all practical purposes.
Otosowi, as Glacken gets stripped, and they're going to say Gordon was out of bounds, and the ball will stay right there with 4 to shoot for Hunter.
This is huge now. And Baruch, if Hunter misses, they just got to push. Only 1 second went by. Seemed like more.
McDonald to inbound again. Hunter needs to shoot quick. Maba, step back over Dubriz, shot too strong, and Coppin runs down the rebound on the near side. Coppin into the front court, gives it over to Gordon. Gordon going to step into a three. He's fouled by Glacken.
Well, that could have been a 4-point play, David. 56-42, 3:36 left. Big shots now for Gordon, who basically has been quiet tonight.
That's Glacken's 4th foul here as Gordon knocks down the first. Some big free throws here by Gordon. It's good on the second. It's back down to 12. And 3 for 3 from that trip.
Well, with 3:36 left, Coach Fareed, needs a turnover badly right now. And Baruch can't let a lot of time go off the clock.
And Hare back into the game for defensive purposes. You can see there, all over Mabas. They're trying to get it in. Baruch setting up in the full court press.
Well, don't forget, Bailey and Hare are just like two demons on harassing the ball.
Up ahead to McDonald. And Hare, that'll do, be number 5 on Hare.
Boy, that hurt. That just was the worst that could have happened. Everybody,
McDonald leaked out.
Everybody converged, and he leaks.
And Hare finished the game 2 points in 10 minutes of action and those 5 fouls. I mean, he's been great defensively, just a little overzealous at times, and not much you can really do there.
Well, you can't fault for Hare doing anything. He just does just what you want, and sometimes more.
So Adebayo back into the ballgame. Sun in the ballgame for Hare. Bailey also coming to the bench as McDonald rattles home the second.
Hey, David, this game is still in reach. 3:33. Clock is against Baruch. They got to score.
Dubriz straight on 3. He gets that one to go. And it's an 11-point game. McDonald has it again.
I would press. You got to go for the ball.
McDonald splits 3 defenders up ahead to Ireland. And that's going to be a goaltend.
Well, they beat the press, Hunter. backbreaker because it puts it up to 12.
Douvres wide open three, and he gets that one to go. A flop there by McDonald. That's going to be a timeout for the Hawks.
Well, it's set up for a Baruch comeback. 2:53. If you're Baruch, you want the clock to stop. And you need more Peter DeBreeze.
As he's knocked down back-to-back threes. He's got 12 now, 3 of 5 from downtown. And he's ended he single-handedly ended Baruch's slump from the field.
Well, I've been waiting all year for him to just go on a run.
So it's a 9-point game, 2:53 remaining. Hunter will have 7 seconds to get it into the front court.
I've been waiting. Well.
And really where Hunter's been struggling getting the ball into the front court, they've almost been trapping themselves in the corners. We saw it just there with McDonald.
Soon as they put on the press, Baruch has got to play aggressive and get the ball somehow. You got to go for it right now. That clock can't tick if you're Baruch, David.
So it'll be Glacken inbound. Gets it into Maba. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Hawks, but that'll turn the possession arrow, and they'll have 4 seconds to get it into the front court.
3 seconds went by. That was great for Baruch.
Glacken, they got to move. 3 seconds to get it into the front court. Out of bounds, Hunter, as Gordon and Adebayo lock him up in the corner, and it's going to go to the Bearcats.
Well, you couldn't design it any better. Baruch smothering press, gets another shot. Now where's Peter DeBreeze? Got to free himself.
Maba strips him from behind, and it's going to stay right there with the Bearcats. And I think Maba actually made a great play because I think he made up for some miscommunication between him and Ireland. As Coppin, Ireland, and Adebayo battling for it. And they're going to call a foul there. It's going to be a 1-and-1 here now for the Hawks. Foul is going to be number 25, Coppin.
Adebayo was right there. You can't ask for a better shot.
He just never really got control of the ball to go up with it.
I think a lot of time he hesitates when he should.
I think on that one he lost it on the way up, and then he tried to almost like push it as he was losing it.
I think he should dunk it if he could. But remember, you got that length
of Ireland.
Yeah.
Ireland good on the first.
Well, 2:32 left. Baruch plenty of time, but they really got to score quick.
DeBreeze working on Maba. Up top to Gordon. Over to Adebayo. Adebayo pump fakes, now drives, going left. Spins in the lane, spins back, shot blocked. No good. Glacken comes away with it, up ahead to Maba. Gets it into the front court, over to McDonald. McDonald up top to Odasoe. Over to McDonald, mid-range pull-up. Shot way off. Glacken on the offensive rebound and gets the reverse.
That's the worst that could happen.
Sun now, his three's way short as Glacken comes down with it, and that might about do it, Joe.
Well, you know, Baruch had the chances. I mean,
Ireland throws it down with two hands.
They just couldn't capitalize.
Gordon's three, no good. Coppin on the offensive rebound, and he finishes. 66-53, minute and 10 remaining. Timeout for the Hawks.
Stranger things have happened, David. The Knicks once were down 18 with a minute 30. They came back to beat the Cincinnati Royals back in the day. Could happen, but you just got to – this is the hardest you're going to have to play right now. This is the hardest you're going to have to play. And you just can't let any time go off the clock.
Yeah, they need to basically get steals right off the traps here.
And you got to score, but, you know, you got to – this is all situational basketball. It's unfortunate, but you got to find a way.
So it'll be Gordon to inbound. Same five here for the Bearcats. Baruch 16 of 54 from the field. They're 4 of 24 in the second half. As Mava gets fouled there by Sun, and will go to the line for a 1-and-1.
Well, Hunter did a great job of breaking the press. Again, hoping for missed foul shots. Baruch has to score quickly.
Mava 75% free throw shooter on the season. Shooting a 1-and-1, and he's off.
Well, Baruch has got a break. Hunter, you would think, would have their best shooters.
Douvres pulls the three. He gets that one to go. And it's a 10-point game.
Peter Douvres showing up tonight.
McDonald's fouled, so it'll be another 1-and-1.
Well, you certainly want the lead under 10. You know, and then anything can happen when the lead is under 10. But right now, Hunter a chance to extend.
As McDonald good on the first. Chance to extend it back to 12. So now Douvres into the front court. Step back, three, shot barely, might have grazed iron. I don't even think it did, as he was.
Well, he's best with his feet set, and he's got a good look at the basket.
Ball loose on the floor. Douvres comes away with it. Sun, southpaw three, shot no good. Ball still loose. Sun on the deck. Rolls out to Douvres, hands it off to Gordon. Gordon pulls the three. Shot too strong there, tipped out by Ireland. Over to Bailey, though, back to Sun. Sun's going to pull another three. Oh, shot no good, and it's going to be Adebayo who lays it in. 19 seconds left here in the ball game. And that will do it. It's a clean sweep here for the Hawks over the Bearcats in the Battle of Lexington. Joe, I don't know if I've said that before here in my time.
Well, very concerning. Great game. Was played with heart, toughness, grit. But just Hunter just made some more plays, David. You know what? It's hard to say there's a loser in games like this, as we always say. But, again, unfortunately, you got to move forward now and regroup. Great effort by Baruch collectively, but Hunter just eked it out. I don't think the score tells the story, David. It's a 10-point score, but I think it was a very close game. Could have gone either way. But
yeah, I think what they got to figure out why they get into some of these cold streaks, right? They at one point were 1 from 19 from the field. They shot 4 of 24 in the second half. Correction. They shot 6 of 30 in the second half, and overall just not able to get it, find a rhythm coming out of the break.
Well, to your point about rhythm, David, rhythm is everything. Did you see the rhythm Douvres got on? Adebayo was in rhythm early, but then they went away from that. So, unfortunately, it was a case of getting out of rhythm. And Baruch is only good when they're in rhythm, David. So, that's something you have to figure out now.
Yeah, just a little too late here for the Bearcats.
So, David, I want to talk about where Baruch men and women are in terms of standings going forward. Man, these playoffs are coming close, right?
Yeah, we have 3 games left here in the regular season, only 1 at home. But, we kind of spoke about earlier, the women right now probably not going to have a shot at that home game quarterfinal. The men currently owning the 3 seed play York next game, who are the 2 seed, so a huge matchup there, and are tied right now with Brooklyn for that 3 seed, so we have to see how that shakes out in Brooklyn's next game.
So everybody's still in it, but it's just a jockeying for position. But great night of basketball, another successful Battle of Lexington. Thank you to all the caterers, the food, and thank you all for coming out. And Baruch Nation, hope you had a great night of Baruch basketball.
Yep, next game will be the Bearcats Appreciation Day, a.k.a. Senior Day. That is Wednesday, February 11th. But that will do it for us. The Hawks sweep the Bearcats here tonight in the Battle of Lex. The women fall 81-53. The men 68-58. This broadcast has been in conjunction with the Baruch Athletic Department. For Joe Stozer, I'm David Just. Have a great night, everybody.